Celtics yesterday.
Or in this series, the Pistons have had the edge in the offensive rebound department in every game. They're posting up Lambeer against Larry Bird. And Dantley forced to take an outside shot, hits to tie the game.
That's a big...
Bounce comes over to the baseline to Isaiah Thomas. In low, a bad pass, but it bounces clear across the floor and goes luckily to Dantley. It was meant for Lambeer, a postman. Dantley's 20-foot jumper is good.
Final 45 seconds first half.
5 seconds on the shot clock.
Dantley just waits, puts it right over Jordan.
4-point lead now for the Suns. 8:35 left in the game. They'll let him have it. And Dantley has
the Pistons run, getting back effectively defensively.
Doing an excellent job, but it's restrictive of Thomas because he has no one to run with.
Dantley.
Y la falta tercera de Bullrich. De Bullrich, que le ha empujado a Dennis Rodman. Y es que Rodman se coloca para el rebote como difícilmente, que bien Nueva York.
Dantley has it outside, thinking about the long set, sends it, scores it. Vinnie Johnson.
Dantley slowing the pace down. It's cleared out. Got Bird one-on-one. Now Ainge on the double.
Normal defensive alignment is to have McHale play Dantley.
Dantley hits outside.
The worst possible time for Boston.
You know, that first period, he asked to come out. His back was hurting so much.
Less than 6.5 remaining in the third.
9 rebounds is the reason they're winning this basketball game 44-36.
And not only that, remember that play, he saved it inbounds. That really picked up
36% in game number 1, but he's throwing up almost everything he throws up is going in here.
Dantley set shot, good again, boy.
The rebounding, he's the second best offensive rebounder on this ball club.
Dantley, Pippen gives him that shot, he takes it. Can't do that.
Skype. 7-4 García, ahí tenemos a Adrian Dantley que todavía no se ha estrenado, tiro característico de Adrian Dantley.
Forward out of Illinois State, checks in now to the Jazz lineup. 20-footer from Dantley is good, hit him from anywhere.
Dantley, he has been held in check in his normal post-up offense, limited to the set shot. That's the kind of shot he's doing.
Adrian Dantley in the corner.
With this lineup, they really have to rely heavily on Dantley and Vinnie Johnson to score. Dantley comes from outside.
In Sigma, you pull Lambeer out and then you post up the smaller guard.
Dantley is 2 for 2.
Jordan now with 5 points. Set shot, this time Dantley drills it.
Post against Dantley. It'll keep Dantley off the fast break.
Celtics aggressive off the offensive board. Dantley has his confidence from outside. He'd rather drive.
of them in the last 3 games. 7.5 minutes to go. Dantley again, it's all even.
Yesterday, when they were in a fury to start the game, taking it out of it early. Lambeer gets booed. The minute he touches the ball, there's Dantley for 2.
That's the man that must get it done.
Just got to make sure the Jazz don't get too much distance. Another outside shot for Dantley.
Everybody knows it's coming, but if you execute it properly, nobody can stop it.
Dantley knew he hit the jumper. And Adrian Dantley, who was
the runner to Dantley. He'll square. He looks. He pops. 3-pointer. Yes! Dantley, first of the year.
It's just part of their offense as far as he is concerned, a very viable part. Dantley with 9 seconds on the shot clock. He wanted Lucas to commit himself, and that's his ability.
Robert Parrish, and the lead is 2. You're right, they got Dantley out on top, but Parrish is picking them up here. And Dantley is hit his
floor in. DJ called for steps.
All right, Jazz with the ball. Dantley up top, 1 bounce to the free throw line. Fall away, jumpers up good. 26 for Dantley.
Que por intentar lograr un balón que podría ser de oro para sus aspiraciones en este partido. Dantley se ha hecho ahí un pequeño lío inicialmente.
We'll go to the jump circle, and Eden gets it quickly over to Dantley. They got a first 24 as they back out of their leading, 115 to 108. Dantley tries to add 10 to it and does.
And they're going to need his input at the offensive end.
Dantley has scored only 6 in this game. Now make it 8. We're going to that basket and found Terry.
Some of the Pistons got caught the same way, Jim. I think everyone got mixed up.
Here's Dantley guarded by Krzysztofiak, so that matchup is the same. Detroit setting up that half-court offense. See, they've moved Dantley out high now to try to nullify some of the height advantage of McHale. And Dantley does get the jumper from 18 feet.
Pace of the game. What courage.
6 in a row run off by the Celtics in the start of this third period. A minute and a half as he elapsed. Dantley ends the string.
In striking distance, they're down by 9. Outside of the ball, it is Curry. Drops it off to Eden. Eden fakes a pass inside, goes to Dantley. Dantley with a season high of 43. Make it 40.
7-point lead. Biggest lead for Detroit was 8. Dantley gives them
without paying a big price. 3:25 to go, third quarter, 65-55. Nice move by Dantley for 2 more.
De este equipo, uno de los que más han mejorado sus estadísticas con arreglo a la pasada temporada. Adrian Dantley, en otro de sus tiros característicos.
The double team. Dantley waving Lambier away. Dantley fires again and hits again.
Well, he had 11 assists in the first 2 games. Yesterday, only 3. Dantley again. Oh.
You had the feeling Phoenix had this game pretty well under control in that first half. Utah didn't give up, and now with the lead of 2, trying to increase it to 4, and they have.
Dantley has only 2 points thus far as they clear out. Shooting over Lewis.
Well, you can't expect them to be rooting for you at home and on the road. Here's the isolation of Dantley. Dantley with a fall away. Right, and now what they're doing is they're putting him matching up defensively against Lambier. Dantley, tough shot.
Dantley comes to the ball. McHale right there with him.
McHale doesn't get out and challenge Dantley for the ball like Lewis. Whoa! And Dantley, boy, when he starts hitting, forced him to the fall away more than that power move to the hoop.
Dantley working against Bird again and hitting again.
50 to go, first quarter.
He looked almost like Alex Ingles on that shot.
Bailey is shooting only 27% in this series in these first 3 games, Bill. Got a foul spotted by Joe Crawford.
Jersey's underneath the basket for an offensive rebound.
Dantley goes baseline, drills it, and a foul on Lewis.
About 30 seconds gone by, and already we have 3 baskets. And we see a quicker tempo than we saw in the first 2 games.
Dantley going in again. Good arc over Kareem.
Without Mark Eaton the rest of the way.
Robert Reed doing a good job keeping Adrian Dantley occupied on the defensive end of the floor, making him work.
Dantley inside. Reed commits the foul.
As we get close to 3 minutes to go in the first half, in a stunning reversal from the early going when the Lakers looked like they were going to run the Pistons off the floor. Dantley.
And we got the ball to Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah dribbling the ball at the 3-point line, brings it over to Benny Lambier. Lambier is against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Lambier bounced the ball to Adrian Dantley against James Worthy now. Dantley dribble stop, holds it up, maybe a beat Isaiah. 56-49. Ball in the front court goes over to Dantley. Outside perimeter shooter, good. Dribble drive, outstanding. Now they're pointing to illegal defense against the Lakers. Jump shot by Dantley from 20 is good again.
Led by 11 at 48-37. A basket here will give them a 12-point fold with 4:40 remaining in the third. Dantley, long range, and a 12-point lead
down the middle. Didn't shoot the shot. Gave to Eaton and Eaton to Dantley. Boy, did Stockton miss a pass up a good shot. Dantley's 18-footer makes up for it.
Right in. Now, Detroit continues it up. Dantley hits the ball away, and it's an 11.
And only 7 of those have come in the fourth quarter in those 2 overtimes.
Nearly 2.5 minutes gone. Detroit has scored only 2 points. Dantley, the fall away, make it 4 points. 9.5 minutes to go.
Success in Boston.
He's shooting 25% in this game after 37% coming into it.
He usually has a height advantage at that small forward position and the long arms.
Nearing the 6-minute mark.
4 seconds.
Dantley, cool as ice. And once again, the shot
and picking up the intensity for his club.
The early moments of this third quarter will be critical. The Lakers, who are down by 13, cut it to 9. Pat Riley feels good about the 9. Dantley makes it 11.
You got to run at Lane Beer when he pops back on that two-man game. Then they swing it to Dantley here for the one-on-one.
Wow. He scores. You're right. 65-56 Bucks. Time remaining in the half. 20 seconds. Oh, this has been fun to watch here in the second period.
Oh, what a tough shot.
Dantley.
Canasta de Adrian Dantley, que en cuanto se le deja el medio metro que necesita es letal. Mitch Richmond.
3:46 the score. Dantley wheels and deals. Got it. That's the way the third quarter began.
Pistons with it. Adrian Dantley with that strong first quarter still there. This is to Isaiah on the wing. Pistons up 4 as we start the second. AD looking inside on Sellers. Pump fake. Now the fadeaway. It falls.
Lambier has had a hot hand. Gives it up to Dantley with 8 on the shot clock. Dantley wants it. And he knocks it in.
We're at 24. 2 to play in the first. Pistons clearing it out for Adrian against Pippen. Baseline turn and gun. Go!
Bird now 4 of 12 from the field. Thomas against Ainge. Dantley fades, fires, drills another one. Lakers trying to be more aggressive defensively early on in this third quarter.
Well, they're trying to double and force the ball to come up from the perimeter. Dantley strikes.
What a play by Bird and a fantastic save by DJ.
5-point Celtic lead, biggest of the night. Dantley, tough shot. He drained it.
He has 9 points in the quarter. Boston leads 21-16. Dantley drives left side. Lay it up, score it, count it. He's fouled. Adrian Dantley. Another super move out of 6'4", 6'5" forward. Foul called on Kevin McHale, his first. Boston's third.
Adrian Dantley, no question. He left Larry Bird sitting right in his sneakers.
5 Celtic starters are on the board in a 2-point Detroit lead. Good fake. Dantley goes around Bird and draws the foul inside, and it's on Robert Parrish, his first of the game, and for the Celtics, their third team foul.
Great play here by Adrian Dantley. Why he's so good is that as a forward, he's an excellent dribbler. He's got that wide body to protect the ball with, and he knows how to use it.
Under 5 minutes now to go first quarter. Adrian Dantley had only 8 in game 2. Nice move.
La emoción con la que se están siguiendo estos instantes de partido aquí en el Fórum de Los Ángeles. Adrian Dantley deja atrás a Karim Abdul-Jabbar. El árbitro no pita absolutamente nada.
Detroit did not rotate quickly that time.
Get him out! Get him out!
Dantley. Nice. Oh, what a move.
He has great patience. He can stay with that head fake as long as anyone has ever played the game. Watch the eyes now with Adrian. He gave it to him again. Gave him that move twice before he made. But you see, the big thing about Adrian is that when he...
Y que transmite a sus compañeros las ganas de vencer. Ahí está Dantley. Y finalmente...
From the floor. Boston leading by 3, 2:18 to go first quarter, along with Doug Collins, Bob Neal from the Boston Garden. Eastern Conference Championship Series. Dantley gets Bird.
Lead for Detroit with 1:45 remaining in the first half. Bulls
despite their road trip, hanging in there, and Grant fouls Dantley going to the
hands him down low. Out on top with Thoreau Bailey. Right side of Dantley. McRae on him. Dantley gets him off his feet again. Goes down the middle. Shovels it high. Adrian Dantley. McRae.
He and Dantley are very close friends. The ball bounced over to Isaiah. Backhand pass out to Dumars, top of the key. Brings over the right side to Dantley. Dantley one-on-one against A.C. Green. Dantley dribbles around him. Comes underneath. Puts it up and Kareem fouls him.
Years ago. They're down by 15. Biggest margin was 17. That was our halftime score. Detroit up. Dantley to the hoop and foul. And he has
Barkley taking advantage and pushing Rahorn out of the way.
Now, you can't possibly play a one-on-one. It's got to be a team defense. In the past, the Pistons have sent as many as 4 guys in it. Dantley in the drive. Right around
Mahorn, Thomas, Lambier, and Adrian Dantley for Detroit.
They want to go. Chuck Daly called this play. He wants Adrian with the ball. Beautiful.
Oh, boy, right by Scottie Pippen.
They keep going to this clear out on Dantley. He's rolling today, so they don't know where he's going. See, they catch Pippen calling for help that time. Now, you can't do that. You got to be...
Chuck Daly with play instruction. The fine Detroit coach. Dantley is crashed by Sullivan. 14 out of 14 tonight.
The first step is the key to Dantley's drive and his ability to get inside. And
12-8 now. Pistons up just 4. Adrian Dantley works Pippen inside. Jump hooks and hits. Pippen is not strong.
He's going to play Magic Johnson. Chuck Daly's going to have to make an adjustment defensively.
Under a minute to go. Dantley going to the hoop. And the foul out within 1.
Lambier handles the ball up top. Dantley with it. Bird falls down. That frees Dantley, and the layup is good.
Offensive rebounds, which was a Piston playoff record, and had 14 points in that game. Solid off the bench. Adrian Dantley drives.
Porque Karim ya lleva 2 canastas y los Lakers están a 5 puntos. Adrian Dantley y A.C. Green. Un enfrentamiento que veremos a lo largo de la noche.
Casey Jones has no options.
Dantley going to the hoop, lays it in.
Big game last year for Boston.
I think he hit the 20s.
Against Detroit. Here's Dantley, baseline left underneath, shoots it up, no good, foul called, and Dantley on the line. 35 and 25, he has really been on a roll, but not today.
Called that foul on Williams. That is his 3rd personal. Dantley moving on Williams. Williams lets him go, and Bernard.
By 12, they can build their biggest lead with 2:15 to go in the quarter.
Well, I thought Chicago would chip away and get back in it. They did that, and then all of a sudden they've hit a bit of a drought, and Detroit's picked up their game.
Dantley gets Oakley moving.
It was all Phoenix, but much better job in the second half by Utah physically.
Well, Tom Boswell does that by nature. It's not out of his character.
Dantley's tied it up again.
Isaiah with 4:45 left in the half. Adrian Dantley.
12 o 13 centímetros de diferencia. Lo que ocurre es que en kilos deben de andar muy a la par.
Bien, ha sido canasta porque el tapón de...
Pistons by 1 and with the ball.
Dantley maintains the dribble against Pippen.
right here again, see, they force him to give it up. Now they'll come back. Let's see how quickly Dantley gets inside.
He got just what he wanted. Dantley shoots 2.
Adrian Dantley gets the foul, but not the basket.
Shot clock, and Stockton yo-yos in three-point range to the angle left. Up top to Dantley. They'll clear 4 people left. Dantley fakes that drive right. He's got running room. Put it on the glass. It's blocked by Benjamin.
Because that's what he's played one-on-one. You can't stop him one-on-one.
Lead is 12. Clock at 8:40.
Made the pass. Chicago back within 2. Adrian Dantley fights for position deep on the wing against Pippen. Gets it now. He'll drive, scoop, miss, but he does draw the foul. Jack Madden calls the foul on Pippen.
Earlier you mentioned that Michael Jordan isn't quite the passer when he's two-time that Larry Bird is. One thing you have
Everyone standing around again. That's not what Frank Layden wants. Here's Dantley doing his thing, and he's fouled.
Affairs both win in overtime. The last 3 have been low-scoring games. Dantley fouled inside.
12 on the shot clock. Dantley
Prior to the shot, a foul.
So look for the Pistons to try to somehow keep the Philadelphia fast break in tow. Adrian Dantley. He was fouled on the drive. He'll go to the line. AD has led the Pistons in scoring in the first 2 games.
That's the old story of no one going for the rebound. Here's a clear out.
Dantley fouled Horace Grant.
Just walked right by Eaton. He was standing just flat-footed and 0-0. Quick, went right down the paint.
Dantley drives, hangs, scores. You can count it, and he's fouled. Adrian Dantley. Quick move on a clear out. And he was fouled coming in by Kevin McHale. His second foul, the Celtics' 15th foul. Dantley was 17. Elongated stride to the right side. Then banging himself and pushes him out arc. The Cowhead Grove hit home.
It's a relatively young team still.
Adrian Dantley takes it to the right side, and he's fouled by Jones.
Dantley's got to take it. He drives the lane. Left-hand layup.
Bird is 6'9", and he's ambidextrous. He can score left and right-handed in there. So if Dantley's going to let him get that kind of penetration, it's going to be a long night for AD.
And Boston has connected on their last 7 shots. Dantley driving, and he's going to get 2 fouls.
He's going to take it to the hoop here, going strong to the left. Watch him. He's just going to hurl his body into people and look to attempt to take the shot.
9 rebounds for AC Green. 5 points. And right now, AC Green is the spark that the Lakers are looking for. Dantley going up.
Interestingly, the top 4 rebounders in the NBA are forwards. Hakeem Olajuwon is 5th. Dantley.
36, the Bulls 32. Right side is Dantley, guarded by Poquet. Dantley rumbles down the lane. Left-hand layup is in.
Shooting is standing still right now, and he's not shooting a high percentage.
8 on the shot clock. Dantley driving. Blocked from behind by McHale. Dantley gets the loose ball and puts it in.
Help fight the battle against childhood cancer. $50 to the MAC Fund. Dantley, it was cleared out for him. And a foul on Larry Christie.
There, wow, coach. Not the ball to Dantley. How long? Dribble drive, Dantley. What a nice guy Cotton is. See him tomorrow night again. Here's Dantley driving around everybody, throwing it up, no good, but there's a foul in the play.
The Celtics are back defensively. Stockton waits for Dantley to enter the picture. Now sets up the out here. Stockton up top to Dantley. They clear 4 left. Dantley drives the alley. Hooks it up. He scores. Incredible.
Right on Isaiah on the inbound.
Draws the foul going in.
Jazz with the ball. Ricky Green up top to Dantley. Adrian. They clear out 4 people left. Dantley drives back. Lays it up. Scores. Adrian Dantley with 28 points.
Is Boston is sitting on the bench, their starters, and now watching all of this, and they're going to have their dander up when they get
Ball in the American League. He is really, like all of us, grown up. Here's the ball over to the right side in the corner of the baseline to Adrian Dantley. Dribble drive. He beats Rampus and he scores. The basket's good on the continuation play, and he was fouled.
You know, everybody really admires the courageous young man out here, but is he hurting the team?
Dantley lost the ball inside, recovers and lays it in. Michael Cooper has Thomas into the front court for the Pistons.
Wide right, Dantley. Horace Grant on him. Dantley rumbles into the lane. Lefty layup, good, and a foul called on Horace Grant. And Horace he doesn't know what to do. That's 3 fouls on him.
Horace Grant. Is there a penalty situation?
Dantley on the line, shooting for a 3-point play.
Number 45, Adrian Dantley.
Dantley catches him leaning to the left. Steps out through. I wonder if somebody would stand.
Rebound Lambier, and Lambier has been a giant. He's got 10 now. Isaiah, the quick push, spinning on Seasting, gave him an extra move there just for the fun of it. Dantley just standing out there in 3-point land. Now he drives for the hoop and gets 2. When you switch a guard.
7 at the half. They trail by 7 here with 3 minutes left, 3rd quarter. Bailey right side of Dantley. Adrian takes right, drive left, then a pack of players. He throws it up. The shot, no good. We got a foul.
Before running into the forecourt. Kind of saving some energy here with 2:23 to play in the half. Outside, top of the key goes to Dantley. Dantley drives the left side of the lane. Mitchell puts it up and scores.
To start this second half. They're hard to match, I would think. But just close is all Chuck Daly's hoping for.
We're tied at 60. Dantley, foul going in. He's made his living at the line.
A missed shot that they should have had the rebound on.
Lambier had the position. Parrish had the ball. Dantley.
Nice.
And not take that first shot, because if you're facing, you will get a better shot. Because I would say that the
Nuggets are one of those teams that's a little.
Scott inside at 10 seconds on the shot clock. Warriors pressuring him on defense. Dantley with that strength got inside and drew the foul.
Area rather than a man.
You can't play the zone. And that time they get the warning. The next time it'll be a technical.
Up around the foul line and half court, at least half court, and then steer him to the sideline a little bit.
Dantley goes on McHale. Got Kevin in the air and hit the layup.
Well, he's shooting 41% in this series against the defense by Byron Scott.
6 on the shot clock. Dantley in the lane. 10 points for Adrian Dantley.
He was going to rotate more players. He thought with this heat, fatigue would be the thing, and we see Dantley going off the wrong foot and just lay
down and spread your legs and don't go for fakes and don't try and steal the ball.
Dantley goes by Bird, rolls it in.
Well, John, you know, in defense, this is a tough situation for the officials, too. To control this kind of a ball game, the game we've seen in the third period.
Yeah, it's their jobs.
Well, that's true. Dantley to the basket, he's fouled.
The line for the charge, number 45. Boy, Dantley is so good on that type of move. Well, he sure didn't foul.
Adrian Dantley wants a clear side. He'd like to drive it to the basket against Bird. Between Bird and Perry.
Maybe more than just a smile involved.
Dantley again, that move to the hoop.
Oh, and he forced him to his left.
He's not supposed to be able to jump that high. Quickly go to Dantley, hooked, hit it from the baseline.
You can attack the offensive boards, and we'll take our chances.
62-49, the biggest lead in Houston. Trying to move ahead into the second round. Dantley's basket will count, and Rodney McRae is.
Dick, I think they'll work that matchup because Lambier is not a leaper, and McHale will be able to get the shot off anytime he wants.
They've been going to McHale throughout this period. Dantley drives in. You're looking at vintage.
There's Lambier with his 5th rebound in the first period.
Right now in the backcourt, we have Vinnie Johnson and Joe Dumars.
And Dantley with an easy path to the basket.
He was in no man's land. That's an illegal D. The next one will be a technical.
4:45 to go first quarter. Boston by 5. Dantley blows right past McHale. No weak side help and the easy look.
Scott now with the basket. Magic still leads the Lakers with 18. Scott with 17, so their backcourt has done well. Dantley with 22 now.
As they head up the floor. Traditionally in overtimes, teams become more conservative. I think if you can get aggressive like Dantley is doing right now, you can do some business.
They just clear it out and let him work against Sutter.
Again, the quick first step, and Brad Sellers is not ready. He thinks Dantley's on a picnic and just for a stroll in the park, and he
rotated very quickly. Magic passes. He's on his way with the Pistons that way. Dantley goes around Green, and the Lakers.
Dantley's looking to take over.
Goes in and draws the foul. Adrian Dantley.
10-point game, Detroit. See the time remaining in quarter number 1.
That's not what Doug Collins wants to see happen.
Should please Pat Riley, but he's concerned defensively with what the Pistons may have in store. Dantley going up, scoops it in.
Green on Seasting. Danny Ainge saw action in the first half. We presume he'll be in there in the second. Dantley driving in again. And the first lead of the night if they score here. Dantley goes against the double team and lays it in, and the Pistons.
It appears that Detroit is going at Kevin McHale, trying to pick up those fouls.
Dantley going in and gets the basket. Detroit leading by 8. Their biggest lead was 16. Dantley foul. Basket good. Big one for the Pistons. Chuck Daly, who, by the way, will be a free agent as of next Tuesday. He hasn't signed a contract to continue here in Detroit, believe it or not.
I think he'll stay around throughout the season, though.
Big basket by a big-time player. Paxson in the game for the Celtics. Dantley goes up, and he's fouled.
It'd take the 2 hours, 2.5 hours in this game to go over all his records.
Winding down, 4 minutes to go in the third. 69-16. Dantley with a familiar spin move.
A player that's had a lot of injuries during the course of his career. As a matter of fact, he was drafted by this Piston ball club, and he was involved in a trade.
Dantley is spinning to the left, cutting.
Chuck Daly, he's quickening the pace and dishing it off.
The Pistons are looking for their first lead of this game, and Adrian Dantley gives it to him.
History lesson from this guy.
Dumars, top of the key. Mahorn keeps it alive. Dantley is
Los Lakers intentando evitar por todos los medios que Dantley reciba en buenas condiciones. Tiro y canasta de Dantley, 76-72 del playo final de la NBA. Aquí cerca, más cerca que nunca, de las estrellas.
Pistons to Dantley. Great spin move inside on Pip, and he scoops and he scores.
To the other team.
Dantley against Sellers. Dantley goes inside, is bumped, missed the shot, shoots two. Sellers got him, knew he did it.
Trying to do all night long is keep this guy off the free throw line, keep the ball out of his hands, but again, he's able to use his body, and
He's got some people on the wings that he can go to. It's no half-court offense now for the Celtics.
made them do is make that extra pass, and they got the ball to Dantley, who wisely made a good decision. They leave him outside this time against Sellers.
Oh, what a shot and a foul.
All game, Vern. He's beating him off the dribble, but he's got to make something happen. Spin move, Dantley.
52-49. Worthy is on Dumars. Dantley, who scored all of his 11 points in the first quarter. Double team, puts it up and scores, and Dantley is on the board.
Head the other way. Dantley upset because he didn't get the foul as he comes back against Thompson. He gets it this time.
I think he thought that they should get a fresh 24, but there was no shot near the rim as Dantley now wheels inside and he's fouled.
Tries to go inside. Now Dantley has it down low to fall away left.
Now, not only is he an excellent shot blocker and rebounder, but a very, very good scorer. Grant off the bench, the leading Chicago scorer. There's Dantley for two more. Bench, Scottie Pippen back in. Here's another clear out. Now Pippen on Dantley. It's good. See, he has the feel today. Point.
Robish with control.
Early going.
Here's Ricky Green right side. He'll lob it low to Dantley. Got about White. Dantley spins in, bank it up, score it. Great move. One of his patented turn.
Voting for Dantley. Now Sellers will try and check AD. He's the guy who was helpless against him in November. A little screen to help Adrian go low post. Wheeling across the lane. Here's the fadeaway. It falls.
It makes it look right.
Dantley fading away over McHale, gets it to fall. Dantley that time got to within about 10.
Chuck Daly en este momento no está muy contento con lo que hacen sus hombres y no encuentra la facilidad.
Dantley marcado por Dennis Johnson en esta ocasión, muchos menos centímetros delante de basket.
Macy with 4 points, 9:35 to go in the first half. Dantley takes Sanders up, and that's what he's best at, is making...
Un hombre rapidísimo y en el 1 contra 1 es capaz incluso de crear problemas a hombres altos.
Nuevamente aclarado con Dantley, con AC Green.
Pasito atrás.
Y se ha conseguido canasta. 45-33. 12 de ventaja para Golden State. La diferencia se sigue manteniendo en lo mismo. Y como tú sabes muy bien, Arturo, y ahora se ha reducido a 10.
By the way, this is our 31st, TDS 31st playoff game tonight.
Dantley puts up the ball. He's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Harris, who played 22 of the 24 minutes. Not much in the second half as the Pistons taking the game away. Larry Bird on the bench. Dantley gets the basket, draws the foul from Darren Day, and that'll be foul.
Final del primer cuarto. Este es Adrian Dantley, marcado ahora por James Worthy, que desde mi punto de vista lo tiene tomado la medida bastante mejor que el Win canasta que habla.
Go for isolation here. Now Oakley on Dantley.
Dantley just shot it right in the face.
Estamos en 52-40. Cuando quedan menos de 4 minutos y medio para que acabe la primera parte. Adrian Dantley
shifts to the Silverdome. What a throng we expect there. Under 9 minutes to go in the third period. 61-49. And Adrian Dantley with a fall away.
Now to Dantley on the right wing. Adrian yo-yoing up top to Eaton. Guarded by Robert Parrish. Again, the green right wing. Low post to Dantley on the triangle. AD falls away. 50-foot one-hander. Got it.
If the Pistons can do the same thing. Dantley back in the ball game. This time McHale defending him.
Dantley wants to go. Takes a fall away.
I don't understand why Dantley didn't just take that one to the basket.
He may eventually.
Now started the last 17 games for Chicago.
He's the old man of this team. Youngest team in the league, the Chicago Bulls.
Isolate the experienced Dantley against the rookie Pippen.
Carl holding it up. 5 seconds. Down low to Dantley. He'll get the shot. Turn right, bank it up, score it. Dantley, beautiful move. Pirouetting to the base.
Spurs still trail the Utah Jazz by the score 26-25. Baseline, they get it down underneath from Curry to Dantley. Dantley was shaping up at the Salt Palace here in Salt Lake City. Don't go away. We'll be back in 60 seconds with a scoring wrap-up.
Sale, un hombre muy alto, 2 metros 10 aproximadamente.
53 and another, a pair of 50s. Low right, Dantley, turnaround shot. He just threw it in off the glass.
A little bit of a lapse at that point.
37-33, the Rockets with the lead. Into Dantley, that's his territory, and Adrian now has cut it to...
Dantley again backs his way in on Bird. Adrian the hook for 2.
So far, it's been a one-on-one battle between Bird.
Has it mid-post, sends it outside Lambier, now to Dumars, baseline, Dantley, double team and a foul.
Fade away from you, then take the little 15-footer.
Trying to take a page out of John Lucas's book there. That's not his type of play. Inside Dantley, and wait a minute.
Jones will be back if there is a Game 7 on Saturday. And Dantley is fouled, and he can give Detroit the lead.
Stockton front court. Stockton's hard to keep from penetrating. He's so quick. Ball in low, comes underneath, putting it up and in as Dantley around Maurice Lucas.
John Sally could be a key man in this game as Dantley goes up and draws the foul.
Someone to go to, really, except Brick Mahorn, and they live by the jump shot.
Dantley hooking over Corzine. He had to get it high. Isaiah Thomas trying to get things started. Dumars with a great first half. Dantley against McHale. Adrian Dantley has scored both.
Again, I believe inside.
Shot clock to 10 for the Pistons. Dantley past Roberts. The hoop and the foul. Oh, without Kevin McHale, you're talking about a different Boston team.
And surprisingly, the Celtics are not sending somebody at him. Here you see him going. Dennis Johnson finally clears out. Didn't elect to go and double, which would have been the good play. I'm surprised Dennis didn't go because that has been the Celtics strategy. Here he is. He looks and then finally is there, but too late as Adrian Dantley gets
14-90-76. Green, baseline left to Scurry. Guarded there by Robertson. Pops it down inside to Dantley. Dantley in traffic. Hooks it and scores. Down low to Dantley. Running room. Right hook. Yes! Dantley! 30 for Adrian Dantley.
45 on the big one. Thomas wide left against Street. Backs across the stripe. Thomas with 8 to shoot. Bounce pass into Dantley. In deep. Throws it in.
Over the left corner to Mannion. Low to Dantley. Good position across the lane. 5-foot hook. Blocked and a foul. Dantley shoots two.
It's Bailey. Gives it off to Hansen again. He's looking down low to Dantley. Dantley getting it. One turns. Little high hook shot is way short, but a whistle. Hand check on McRae, and Rodney doesn't like the call at all.
15 on the shot clock. He holds it for Utah. Down inside of Dantley. Dantley whirling for the hoop. He scores and he's fouled. Going to call a travel on Dantley as they rub it out. So Dantley, before he ever drew the contact, Nunez says that he traveled
in the series, and they'll need his sky hook. Dantley going inside, beats AC Green as he did. And in the Silverdome, the Pistons have blown out the Celtics in the 2 previous games. There's Adrian Dantley doing what come out at all in the heat, and I think that's the way he likes it. And Dantley. Vincent is on Thomas. Sellers will be guarding Lane Beer. Likes to move outside. Dantley, with his familiar inside moves, give Detroit the lead. Right off the bat.
Green trying to get a little more motion in that offense. On the left side goes to Thurl Bailey. Bailey looking for a dump down pass. It goes to Dantley. Dantley whirls in the lane. Shot good. Adrian Dantley with that.
Josh Ricky Green crosses midcourt left side. We have 10 minutes left in the game. Green low post left to Dantley. Backs in. Turn right. Try to go up. Ball knocked away. Dantley gets it back, but we got a foul on the shot. Third.
AD with 26 points. He so good. He covers the ball up with his body. 3 Clippers come out to front him, and AD draws the foul.
He can get inside the paint as he did in Game 6.
All he does is create problems when he gets down there with his quickness.
Dantley going in, gets the hoop and draws the foul. Dantley isn't always willing to take the punishment of going in and getting fouled at 6'5". I'm sure he will be tonight.
He sure will. He can rest all summer. Now here's that strong move. We see what Dantley has made his mind up to do. He's going to go to the hoop glass.
Pistons have missed 6 straight shots. Dantley brings it into that drought.
Con los bases que tiene en este momento en juego Boston, ahí sí ya puede controlar el ritmo del partido a su antojo, que es así.
Well, the first 2 have gone to overtime, and this one's already a thriller for more reasons than one. Adrian Dantley across the lane, in a crowd, up and in.
Leave Vincent and Seasting in there a little bit longer and give DJ quite a bit more rest.
Dantley in traffic, and he picks up a foul on the way by.
I understand there's a leakage in that area, and it gets swelling, and he just stops for a couple of minutes. And Dantley goes to the hoop, and for the first time tonight, the free throw line. And rebounded. 12-7 Detroit. Dantley beats Horace Grant, the rookie.
Isaiah Thomas against Vincent, top of the key. Right side, Joe Dumars. Here's Dantley against Pippen, right of the lane. Dantley into the lane, shoots under pressure, and hits it. Back at the scorer's table. Over the top, Dantley. In on Banks. Lean-in shot is in. Dantley got the little scoop.
Take a good look here, Doug Collins, at the defense that Seasting's playing on Thomas. Dantley right now the man with the ball offense, leading 56-48. Detroit hasn't scored yet in this half in about a minute and a half. Dantley fouled by Jordan.
18 for Calvin Nash. Back to a 5-point Nugget lead. 3:10 to go in the game. Dantley.
Right now. And you got to think in terms of endurance.
He's like the general got shot, and they're asking a lieutenant to run things on the D-Day invasion.
Dantley gets the roll and 10 points.
Now Detroit has hit its last 4 shots from the field. Sort of a clear out here with AD backing in. He's got daylight. That's a nice move when it's on him.
He's going to look to take him to the basket and not settle for the jump shot.
Dantley working inside, double team, a couple of fakes and a basket. Only Dantley.
Great. He got the rebound. He actually looked around a player to give Sally a dirty look. Dantley sneaks in for 2.
Boy, he got some good moves.
8-point lead, Detroit, nearly halfway through the third.
And we see a defensive change now. McHale playing against Dantley
instead of Bird. Dantley goes up and draws the foul.
Like Robert Parrish just did on Kareem again. You've got to play body position in this game. You can't reach in.
Sliding down on Parrish, up and...
Here's Adrian Dantley coming down on the baseline. Watch him swing back to the baseline this time.
That's a matchup that Parrish ought to be able to utilize.
Dantley spun around Darren Day, but a foul was called by Earl Strom as Day reached back in.
I'll tell you, Dantley is as tough to defend against as Isaiah is for a forward because he's got that dribbling ability and he can worm his way around. Now you watch Dantley cut him off to the middle, shows him the baseline, and now Dantley just works his way between the two players.
Danny Ainge must feel there has to be a lid on the top of that basket.
He's 1 for 7 in this game. Dantley with a great inside move.
7:15 to go, third quarter. Underneath to Dantley. Spin hook. Up and in.
Biggest to the night. Outside of the ball, Green, who's back in there, goes inside of Dantley. Dantley trying to get a shot up. Sunbowl had doubled down on him, but gets too much of his arm and gets a personal foul. Personal foul is on Sunbowl, and it is second of the night. And going to the line, Adrian Dantley will shoot 2 more foul shots here for the Utah Jazz. As Sunbowl doubled down on him nicely.
Patella has been afraid of, and that is getting beat off the dribble, and then when the big guys rotate, something.
2-on-2. Trailer Thomas. Bird defending against Adrian Dantley. And will pick up. The circle is Lambier against Oakley. Left side, Thomas against Paxson. Low left, Dantley, guarded by Banks. Dantley wheels, baseline left, comes back with a lean-in shot, hits it, and draws the foul. It won't be the first time that happens tonight.
No, Gene Banks allowed him to get in there a little bit too close and post up. And now AD, when he gets under there, he just rolls off those bodies and hangs with it, lays it up over the top. Jordan comes to try to help his teammate out on it, but just misses the block shot.
Thomas angles right, picks up the dribble against Threet, low right Dantley. Dantley against Banks. Spins and lays it in. Adrian Dantley.
I think that the Pistons not prepared to see the Celtics break quite as much as they have been doing.
Dantley gets the bucket, and Adrian.
Joe Dumars is back in the game. Jim Paxson, Mark Akers have checked in for the Celtics. Dantley banks it up and in.
16 first half points for Larry Bird. Coming back, Dantley got 2.
Oh, they're trying to
50 seconds left. Vinnie Johnson head of the circle. Right side Dantley, backs on Banks. Dantley comes in, spins back, turnaround shot, banked it in. Dantley with 30. And they missed him when he was out with the knee sprain. Dantley with an inside move. And is there any way to stop some of his quick whirling dervish maneuvers?
For a guard, it's almost impossible. They got to try and get him on the dribble. That time Dantley successfully gets down into that sweet spot around the red box. DJ not letting him bump him too much, but you watch that spin.
He's on the bench for 9 minutes, and Vinnie Johnson ran the club, and the Pistons ran up a good lead.
But he is not a pace man.
Dantley against Day, and Darren Day.
You like angles, don't you?
I think it's one of the real keys to basketball, particularly on your passing, whether it's from the sidelines, out front, or over the top.
Dantley against Oakley, giving up a lot of inches. But he knows how to do it, doesn't he?
Joe Dumars back in. He picks it up to the right, plays it to Dantley, backing in on Poquette, low right. Dantley backs in, comes back with a hook and hits it.
The 24-second clock would have run out.
He's hit 3 3-pointers here in the second period, Ainge, and leads with 11.
He's the story of this second period.
Dantley draws.
With 7:25 remaining in the third. Dantley scored
it out. Now to set the offense to go inside. They'll be looking for Adrian Dantley, I would think. Issel tips it out, but Bailey is there for the Jazz. Back to Dantley. Foul, English.
Balón a Joe Dumars. Nuevamente Dumars, nuevamente Dantley. Canasta de Dantley, 70-64.
Es decir, Otis Smith, Mitch Richmond, Chris Mullin, Teagle y Winston Garland. Con este equipo.
Lucas picks up Green. Ricky Green on the dribble left side angle. Looking down low it goes to Dantley again inside with the Giants. Puts up a bad shot, but somehow gets it to go.
Generating their offense from the defensive end of the court.
Dantley draws the foul.
56-53. Dantley. Block, Olajuwon. Nope. Basket counts.
Time. That one could have brought rain.
Stockton left side. John with the Clippers up 111-87. Down low to Dantley. He's inside. Jump hook up good. Adrian has 32.
Joe Dumars and Thomas in the backcourt. Dantley in the low post where he's effective ties the score.
Kareem is guarding Mahorn. Mahorn has not been a threat, only played 6 minutes in the first half. He's got the back problems. Dantley against Green lays it in.
Mahorn carrying the offensive load, and Isaiah Thomas has only taken one shot.
And he missed that one. He's back in the game, and there's Dantley where he likes to be, and there's a foul by Scotty Pippen. Isaiah Thomas across the line. He has not been heard from yet in this game, and maybe because he got some rather bad news today. Score it, goaltending.
Get the ball up.
Shot clock at 10. And Dantley's fouled by Catledge.
When he was sick. Thomas to Dantley on a pick and roll and a foul.
In the third period the other night when his team was down 11, he took it on his shoulders to take the ball to the basket, which he did.
There's a pass inside to Dantley. Nice pass that time, and Dantley able to get.
Biggest of the game on a three-pointer by Danny Ainge. Detroit closed it to 5. That's been seesawing from 5 to 3 since. Nice lob to Dantley.
91-87. Isaiah Thomas plays it underneath to Dantley, low right in traffic, scoops the shot good. His first
mob. Lambeer, Dantley. He's hit as he misses. He'll shoot 2. Dantley bad.
He's done this once. He did it after game number 2. They came back and won game 3, but they have trouble tonight. And that's what he wants, inside opportunity.
Someone on the Bucks bench said, give it to him. He did, and the timing was perfect. The Bucks lead by 6. Dantley, tough position. Can't let him get the ball there.
Quickly to work for the Pistons. Works the wing against Sam Vincent. Baseline to Adrian. To the hole with a jump hook, and he hit it.
3. Thomas off to the right side, 10 to shoot. Wide right is Lambeer, holding on Oakley. 8 on the clock. Over the top. Dantley, his shot is blocked off the glass and out of bounds. It's a call. Foul
on Moses, and really didn't have the right distance to come on a double team. Moses was out of his range.
Back out to Green. Dantley wants the ball. Rodney overplaying him and let the contact go. Dantley gets his 9 and score. There's the strength of Adrian.
97-92, and we are reaching the halfway point, final quarter.
Well, there's Dantley again inside him. Just bruising.
Nose for the ball.
Grant makes, though, 109-91 Chicago. Pistons to Dantley 3 times and fouled. Grant, Corsi.